Koto Katoa, Talofa Lava. Hello, welcome. This is your Pacific Championships Cup final from Eden Park here in Auckland. Tamaki Makaurau, Aotearoa is the place, and it is the battleground for this heavyweight clash of the comp. It is Jai Makani and New Zealand Kiwis here at home going up against John Boy Maiava and Toa Samoa. It is the third time these two nations have done battle, but today it is the first time they will compete for silverware. The winner of this game will secure the Pacific Championships Cup, and they will add a trophy to their cabinet before the Kiwis. Jai Makani leading his men in black, undefeated up until this point, 3-0. Can they make it a clean sweep? Here in Auckland, we're underway. Vice captain of the Kiwis, Damien Moana, sends it downfield. Monkey with the first run of the play, and what a day it is on your SRL TV coverage on Anzac Day. If you're just tuning in and you missed earlier's game, it was Australia getting the job done against England 30-18 in the first ever Ashes test. The Kangaroos now 5 straight to finish off their European leg of the tour, and they will play against the Kiwis next week in the annual Trans-Tasman Test match. What a mouthful that is. Lenny Phillips now making his starting debut here tonight, and a few shuffles for the Samoan squad. Notably, John Boy Maiava moving into the second row out from his traditional wing spot, and a few shuffles in the forward pack. That's a good grubber from John Nanai. He's playing at the 13 for tonight, and a good opening set for the Usos, and a big shout out to John Boy. This will be a huge game for him. He'll have been waiting for this in what would have felt like an eternity for him, but it is always a privilege to witness your internationals footy. Samoa, their last game of the international calendar this off-season, they want to send it off with a win. And we are playing here in Auckland today, but you might as well call it Okilani because the Samoans have turned out in full force. That's a pick straight to Jai Collins, and a beauty of a start here for Samoa. New Zealand will be looking to try and clean it up a little bit off their opening set and attack, but now the men in blue, here they go. 2 wins and 1 loss in their Pac Champs campaign. The only loss coming to New Zealand, and this is the third time these two nations have done battle. It's 1 apiece. So who's going to win the series, you could call it, for this cup final? John Boy Maiava in at the 11th spot. Expect him to get a lot of touches on the footy. 5th and last now, Samoa with a bomb. John Nanai, not the usual kick taker, but NBT there to take it. He tries the little sweeping run, but Nehana Borden-Thompson representing Tauranga Bay of the East Coast. Wawa. yo to all my East Coasts out there. Oh, what a step there. What a weave from Tatata Maxwell, and he'll be chased down from John Boy Maiava. I thought TTM was gone all the way there, but now the Kiwis, that's a good way to counter-attack. 4th now, posted up just outside the red zone. They'll go through TTM. Offload away to Bana. Bana's through. Bana gets a beauty of a pass out to Kobe Johnston before he's wrapped up and read well by Philippo Gould. 5th and last now. The men in black drop it in the pocket to Chance Bunce. Been having stellar form at the 6th jersey, and these internationals, Damien Moana there to take it. But the Samoan goal line D will do just enough to withstand that set. So a bit of a hole to dig themselves out of, starting on this attacking set. Onifa Philly now, proud Samoan representing the Toa Samoa. It's great to have footy back here at Eden Park. Last time we were here, I believe it was the Kangaroos with a jobbing over the Kiwis, I believe a couple of seasons ago. John Nanai now. He's been active off the boot. That's a good one. It'll bounce into touch. That'll get a breather in for the Usos. Sunny Visuals replay. They pass it to big John Nanai. He was behind the 40. Although in SRL rules, I believe if you've got a leg over the 40, then it won't count anyway. But a nice stab towards the sideline. So New Zealand, they'll get the ball back. The Samoans, they've got a bit of juice back in them from that little break in play. And hope you're all enjoying your Anzac Day as we commemorate those who sacrificed their lives for us and continue to do so. How lucky are we to live in nations like Australia and New Zealand? And that's a big mistake. But a big tribute, a big shout out to all our servicemen and women. But now Samoa, this is a good look. John Nanai, he's pumping the big legs, gets a ball out to Lucas Deuce. And Samoa, they have turned up on the occasion for this one so far as they go to Jumbo Maiava, wrapped up in his opposing captain and his former vice captain at the Auckland Warriors. Oh, and a big hit off the footy, but it's there for Jai Collins to swoop on it. And Toa Samoa will score the first points of the game. Sunny Visuals replay, taken off the ball, not sure who it was. He was still down in backfield, but Jai Collins, he's done it again. 2 tries in 2 games. Scoring last week against the Cook Islands. Or this week, I should say. The game was only on Tuesday. So a short turnaround for both nations on this one. But Samoa looking like they haven't lost any sort of gusto to them so far. 10 minutes gone here from Auckland. Tamaki Makoto. Aotearoa is the place to be. The hottest ticket in town. Never mind your Super Rugby. This is the footy that you want to be seeing. And Maiava, he's got a lot of fans and support here in Auckland. This is where he lives. This is his home, per se. And you can tell with the blue jerseys in the crowd. And how much it means to both these nations. So proud in their culture and the representation of Pacifica nations in the SRL. But a good start for the visitors now. Toa Samoa 6-0 lead. They're in 40-20 range. They could try it here. They might try it. No, they won't. They'll go to quit with it. He'll make a dart through. He'll make a dart. He'll get past TTM. And Equip with it might just take it all the way to the Fale. And Toa Samoa have done it again. 2 unanswered tries to start off this game. And a lot of chahooing going on in the audience. And who snuck in their speaker? Who's playing that Venga Boys? I can hear it. Jumbo Maiava, second conversion of the day in 12 minutes already. Samoa with 2 early points, and there's plenty of time left to be played, but this could be dangerous for the Kiwis if Samoa start getting on a roll like they have. And they keep it up. Oh, we could be in for quite a game. Jai McCartney, he knows what's on the line here. He knows what's at stake. A win here today for New Zealand will not only secure Pac Champs Cup final, or Pac Champs Cup, but it'll also secure his place as Kiwis captain for the World Cup. If the Kiwis don't win here today, he could very well be on the hot seat. Rumours swirling about Damian Moana being the next in line, winning the premiership with the Bulldogs last season, making it to the prelims this season. 3 straight prelims for the Dogs. Moana has done some great work. Oh, Filippo Gould shrugs off one through the middle. He's still going. And Samoa just on a roll at the moment. There must have been extensive review of that game 1 footage or game 2 footage against the Kiwis. And oh, I thought that was going to be a knock on. That could be controversial. Jumbo Maiava slips through the gap, but turn on his back. McCartney and TTM there to wrap him. 5th and last now. Samoa in the pocket. They'll go. It's a drop ball. And Nanai will sweep onto it. But no due on the grass for him to slide across. I think it would have been ruled knock on anyways. It's Damien Moana through the middle. Kiwis vice captain trying to get something going. Chance bunts. Talau Matangi, Ayohas for the Kiwis. They name an unchanged lineup, and why not? When you've gone 3 on the trot, there's not much reason to change up, but the Samoans have done so. And that could be something Kiwis haven't prepared for. David Barnard, good look there, but Barnes making a try-saving effort, you could say. If it even was Barnes that made that tackle, now I can't remember. As we see Amatangi with a dish out to Moana. 5th and last coming up for the home side. Oh, Barner in the way. Offload away to John McCartney. McCartney can't replicate that ad-lib try that he scored last week against Tonga. It was a beautiful try. Johnny Columbus stepping through. And the line breaks are coming in rapid fashion for the Usos as they shift it right. John Nanai, the big forward, having quite an impact in this game so far. And that's what he offers at the 13th spot. What he might lack in traditional speed, he certainly makes up for brute strength. Third tackle, Dane Blaine. Dishes it to Jai Collins. First try scorer of the game, Collins. And with 2 centre primaries in their second row, this could be dangerous for Samoa. If they can find those line breaks, that speed could work very well in their favour. And it's doing so far. 5th and last. Nanai tries to get it away. But the Kiwis captain, John McCartney, first to swoop on it. As they go, David Barner. Straight at Philippo Gould. The Kiwis need some attacking gusto here. They'll go through DTA 6 again. Bunty's gone. Bunty might take it to the house. He'll be chased down and caught though. And a good effort there. I think it was Tim James in the pursuit. Big shout out to my mate Tim James. Hoping he has a cracker game today. First now. The home side looking for their first points of the game. You could argue the home fans are outnumbered by the Samoan fans, but they are here. They are loud and proud. An offload taken off the ball. Sweeps up straight for Tim James to pick it. And the Kiwis let that one get away from them. As we enter the second quarter of this game, prop subs should be coming on in moments. Monkey and Gould off now. As the Samoan skipper, Maiava, takes that 4 tackle hit up. Saboteur straight off the bench and straight into the action with an offload to Tim James. The Samoans looking for another one. Tim James couldn't get through all the way. But just such flair and flamboyancy from these Samoans. Thompson now, Gordon Thompson through the line break. Can he be the first one to score for New Zealand? But he'll be wrapped up by Eli Barnes. Kiwi players coming off the bench. Did they get in the way of his run? We'll have to wait and see how that turns out. TTM with a line break, cuts straight into Eli. And Barnes is out of position yet again. Damo might look for a line break. Oh, Damo nearly gets through. The Kiwis inching closer to the try line. Third tackle, still a couple rolls of the dice up their sleeve. They'll go to DTA, wrapped up. Good effort on the goal line D. 4th now. New Zealand, where will they go? Left to Bunty, a dish out to Raul Kawal. Kawal will look to barge over, turn on his back. And oh, it's getting tense now. The Kiwis knocking at the door, 5th and last. Bunty, oh, and it's a short grubber. Or might have been a knock on actually, and we're gonna see a rare scrum, so a bit more salt in the wound now for the New Zealand Kiwis. But give props to Samoa, they've just turned up for this one, drawing the penalty. It's gonna be tough. And the 6-8-5 will get a bit of a breather there. A bit more space to work with on this set. And for the Kiwis, Tatara Maxwell, he's been in great form. Ooh, risky ball there from Samoa, but TTM, he'll be tested here today. This backline is firing early on. 6 again, another draw, and I'll tell you what, it is a bit unlucky for the Kiwis because Samoa are just getting all the rub of the green at the moment. They will not be complaining one bit. McCartney and Moana are going to have to step up and play a role to get themselves on the board here. But this could be a dangerous set. Second tackle, and Samoa already just outside the red zone. They'll go through Nanai. Inside the Kiwis 20 now. Just under 25 minutes played here in your Pac Champs Cup final. Eli Barnes nearly through there, excuse me. Fourth tackle coming up, Samoa. They'll go to Nanai. It's a short dish for the captain, Mayava. And Toa Samoa are just playing out of their skin here today. Scenes here from Eden Park. You might as well call it Little Apia or Little Savai, because they are loving what they're seeing. Samoa have just turned up from the jump, and the Kiwis looking a bit shell-shocked at the moment. Plenty of time in this one to go, but they need to stop conceding points. A few unlucky calls going against them, but sometimes that is just the cruel fate of an SRL game. 18-0, Samoa leading New Zealand. Damon Moana set to get us back on the way. "25 minutes gone here from Eden Park. It is the Samoans with an 18-point advantage over the Kiwis, as the men from Aotearoa look to try and stop this bleeding and inflict some damage of their own, because Samoa, they have just made the most of their opportunities and they've been capitalizing well. If the scoreboard doesn't tell you that much, then the play will, as we see, 4 tackle just shy of Kiwis half. Bit of a slow play the ball from Barnes, who'll get up. I'll get it to Collins. Wrapped up by Wallace and McCartney. 5th and last coming up. Samoa, they'll go to equip with it. A nice stab towards the wing, but Rakamanu is there. Rakamanu steps one, can't split the defense. And the kick return defense of Samoa has just been proving clutch at the moment. Kosako now. The Cronulla Shark. The former Cronulla Shark. I believe he's off to the Bulldogs for next season. Big shout out to my mate Sabbath. Thomas Wallace. Oh, he just hesitates there, but he'll nearly get through. Collins getting back to his line. 4th now. NZ back inside to Kosako. So they will finish their set inside Samoan half, but back into their own, they'll go for the kick. Almatangi, a nice stab. Columbus is there. Columbus steps around the left wing. Steps 2 defenders at that. Just under half an hour played here, and I don't think too many would have expected this result or predicted it. But as the saying goes, early days. 50 minutes still remaining in this game, and it is still just the first half. If the Kiwis can be next to score, that'll change the dynamic of this game, but they've got to hold it down defensively, because this Toa side has just been almost having its way with them, for lack of a better analogy, or whatever it's called. But 5th and last, will drop, double pass out to Dane Blaine. Blaine sends it high for Tataira Maxwell. Maxwell there to take it well. And a 3-man effort there to meet him, though. The physicality of the Samoans, they're getting stuck into him. Haven't really seen too many big shots yet, I don't think. But they're probably brewing. We'll definitely see it. 3rd tackle, New Zealand. They go to DTA. Offload away to John McCartney. And just in front of their 34th now. Not much meters gained on this attacking set, but DTA will be the one to get some meters for him. Offload away to Chance Barnes. And the rush of the Samoan defense there to get him. Back inside the pocket, Cameron Hodgson, perler of a punt downfield. It'll find Columbus in goal. Columbus might be driven back. And he will be. Good stuff there from New Zealand. DTA leading the chase. And now on the brink of half time, the Kiwis will have a prime chance inside opposition half as Maiava sends it downfield. McCartney dishes it for Kawal. And keep an eye out for Kawal. He's been having an impressive stint, or impressive form in these Pac champs. He's a big hitter, a big runner. Second tackle now. Oh, from dummy. Reverse pass back inside to DTA. Bit of a flashy one there from the Kiwis. Inside dish. Cal Sarko tries to get through. Bunsey with the draw pass there. Fourth now, the home side through DTA. Wrapped up. Fifth and last. What is the option for the home side? I'll drop it in the pocket. Bunsey hits the sweet spot. Perfectly placed. But it's taken from Manu. And he'll be wrapped up. Far Philly. A great catch, but they chase the fence. Once again, back-to-back dropouts now for the SARS. Actually, maybe I shouldn't call them the SARS. I won't call them that anymore. The Samoans. Oh, it's a shallow bomb. Bit of a Munster-esque sort of a drop kick. Although usually Munster doesn't even make it past the 10, but he still might go. Oh, it's a forward. This is tough for the Kiwis. They are not having their best game. It kind of does feel like they are their own worst enemy. Just need to tidy up the mistakes. As they shift their left, Columbus now. He'll be chased, wrapped up by TTM, I think it is. No, sorry, Thailand Matangi. Third, can Samoa go? 4 unanswered tries. Oh, that's a risky ball from Maiava. Tim James does a great job to hold on to it. Far Philly with a dish. Blaine out to Lenny Phillips. Phillips shrugs off Bunsey. Phillips lines it up with an offload to Blaine. I thought that was going to get called forward. Fifth and last now, Samoa. They'll drop it to equip with it. The Melbourne Storm halfback. And a good take from Raika Manu. But they just have not given them much room to breathe, these Samoans. They are playing the ideal game. Looking for their second ever win against New Zealand. Samoa in this cup final, they've also earned themselves a spot in Pool C for the World Cup group stages, which means they will avoid Australia and New Zealand. Fifth and last now. In kick formation. What is going to be the halftime message from McCartney to his men? There was a lot of ground to make up for. They have to get it clicking in the second half. Collins now winds it up just in front of their 40. Final minute of this first half. What a game it's been. SRL TV Anzac Day coverage. Pac Champs Cup final proudly brought to you by the Simulation Rugby League and Sunny Visuals. Eli Barnes takes the fourth tackle on this set. Just over 20 seconds left. Oh, draw pass back inside to Far Philly. And we could see one kick return here from New Zealand. If they can make it count, that'll do a lot for their confidence in the second half. Dane Blaine sends it downfield. Who's going to be there? It's NBT. Can he make it happen? Steps through, shrugs off, but it'll be wrapped up by Eli. 18-0 Samoa leading NZ. See you in the second. Kia ora, talofa lava. Welcome back from Eden Park here in Auckland. Pacific Championships Cup final. Silverware on the line for both nations as Samoa hold an 18-0 lead over the Kiwis in what was one hell of a blitz from from the Usos in that opening 10 minutes of the match. They currently have 3 unanswered tries to their tally. And just a quick sub check just to make sure that more subs have been cleared. As Rakamanu now. Oh, what a shrug off Rakamanu. Could he take it all the way to the whare to open up the second half for the Kiwis? There you go. Rakamanu, first point scorer for New Zealand in this game. And that's the way they would have wanted to open up the second half. Straight away with the points. And the men from Aotearoa will strike first in their second half. Sunny visuals replay. Rakamanu shrugging off his defender and with just enough speed to blitz past the blue jerseys. Message at halftime from Kiwis captain John McCartney. Just keep a cool head. Stop forcing their hand and just clean up their footy. Could argue it's been the mistakes that have sort of plagued their game in the first half, but a couple unlucky officiating calls there didn't help. But Samoa still with a 12-point lead, 18-6. I believe it's Leki Tua and Josh Pretlove on in the second half for the Usos. Salmatangi fields that one, dishes it to Bana. So the Kiwis with their first points of this game. 6-18 is the score. Raul Kawal, that's a good line break. And now they're starting to get into their game now, New Zealand. We know what they're capable of. We know the potential that they have to cause just some world-class footy. Scrub that first half. This is a clean slate for them, and they're looking a lot more better from the jump. A lot more energized, you could say. It's Bunsey now. Nice dish to DTA. DTA having a great game today. Fifth and last. NZ. Bunsey sends it towards the corner. Johnny Columbus. Ooh, wrapped up well. First tackle now, Samoa. Oh, big fan from Tim James. That's a good line break for him now. Chalk that one up on the tally. Second they go. Blaine. Into Nanai. And Samoa now in opposition half. That's a deep ball to Dane Blaine. 45 minutes gone here from Auckland. Just 35 remain to the side. Who is going to be the inaugural winner and champions of the Pacific Championships? A crossfield bomb straight down to NBT, but he's wrapped up red well. I think Josh Pretzel there to make that effort. It's Bunsey now. Shifted to DTA, those who've been working a combo throughout these internationals. Shy of their own 20. TTM straight through. Another line break. And there you go. Tataita Maxwell wrapped up. Oh no, he'll get it out to Rawiri Kormene. Beautiful offload to Rakamanu. Can Rakamanu take it to the house? If he could have produced that one, that would have been all time. And New Zealand with a comeback now. A comeback feel to them. They were pissed off from that first half, and now they're trying to translate that anger into points. Raul Cabral bumps off one, and he'll score for the Kiwis to try and get back into this one. And slowly but surely, they are making up for lost ground. What an impact run from Raul. That is the run it straight mentality on full display, bumping off poor Eli Barnes. Come on, Kawal, why are you targeting the backs? Go for the forwards, mate. Jokes aside, though, the Cuzzy bros will be loving that one. And now the Kiwi fans mana waving at their Samoan counterparts. Hopefully waving hands don't turn into throwing hands, as we see. Damien Moana now convert that one. Kiwis 2 unanswered tries to start this second half. And John Boy Mayava. Will the nerves be slowly getting to him? It's very similar to the England-Australia game we just witnessed, where the Kangaroos held an 18-0 lead before the Poms ended up coming back, and in the second half they leveled the terms. But the comeback is well and truly on. If you wrote off these Kiwis, well, they're running back to you, as we see. And fourth tackle coming up now. They're lining up in kick formation. They could go 40-20. Oh, they'll go to Almatangi. I thought he was going to get through, but Mayava, clutch tackle. And how good have the Pacific Championships been? Watching nations like New Zealand, Samoa, Tonga and Cook Islands compete. The first ever Pac Champs comp that we've had in the SRL. This is all preparation for the World Cup next season. And I'll tell you what, with a season's worth of progression for these Tier 2 nations, you could just say it's going to be an even fight. With 12 countries, 12 teams competing. Could Samoa be the team to look out for? A win today, that'll turn a lot of eyes on them. Dane Blaine, oh, it's a botched kick straight into touch. And I hope the Samoans weren't hitting the carver at halftime with an early celebration, because that one is just, oh well, look, I'm not going to criticize too much. I've done plenty of those. Plenty of those kicks, so nothing worse than pulling those. Oh, that was dangerous. But Bunsey had the spinner on that one, so DTA narrowly avoiding catastrophe as we see. Just under half an hour played here. Kiwis down 12-18 against Samoa. But they have come out firing in the second half. Back-to-back tries to start it. And they could very well make it a three-peat, 3 unanswered. If they score off this set, could be dangerous. John McCartney playing for his nation, playing for his captaincy, playing for his mana. Fifth and last in the pocket. Almatangi sends it high. It won't go in goal, but it'll just be outside. Tap back. TTM wrapped up read well by Jai Collins. And New Zealand with a sniff there on the line, but they just couldn't finish it. Double entendre, that one. As we see, John and I, big fan. And you've got to say, he's been the standout forward for this Samoan side. Quit with it now. Lines it up on the run. Third tackle inside Kiwis half. Mayava with a dish out wide to Columbus. Beautiful ball. But Maxwell out of position. Could they try the exploit? Ooh. I thought Mayava was going to dart through there, but fifth and last. Posted up just outside the red zone. Quit with it with the kick. It's a big bomb. And who's there? It's Rawiri Kumene. Leave a proud Māori. Rawiri Kumene. And a lot of Māoris in this Kiwi squad too, but that does remind me next season. Oh, just hold that thought for a second. Raukawa through the middle. But that does remind me next season will be the introduction of the Aotearoa Māori rep squad, where they will be doing battle against the Pacifica Islanders. Oh, David Barner, what a run straight through the middle. And a great attacking set here for the home side. I can't wait for next season. Aotearoa Māori versus Pacifica Islanders. You don't want to miss it. Oh, straight through. Lenny Phillips thought he was going to go all the way if there wasn't for the number 14. Was that Kawal? The big fella chasing down the backs, and he'll chase down his former Raiders teammate as well. And Tim James. Kawal with such an impact in this Kiwi squad. It was a big acquisition for NZ. Oh, Lucas Thuis from the left edge, cuts in field, nearly had Maxwell flat-footed. But Maxwell clutches up. Samoa looking to get their first points of the second. Nanai wrapped up well by Bana, I think it was. Fifth and last. The Usos. Beautiful. Oh, what a grubber straight for Eli Barnes. And Eli Barnes, the Samoan fullback, the proud Samoan at that. First points of the second half for Samoa. Sunny visuals replay there, and Eli, as he does oh so often, it's a scene of deja vu when he's picking up those grubbers, turning them into points. Jumbo and Mayava, kick to come. Looking to keep his 100% kicking record intact for today. And there you go, 12-point conversion. 12-point advantage back in favor of Samoa. Why not to get us back on the way? Back on the way here from Eden Park. It is Samoa with, oh, that's a big mistake off the return. And New Zealand will get a chance to strike back almost as soon as they've turned it over. Or conceded points, I should say. But first tackle knocking on the door. Oh no! That's going to be controversial, but the Kiwis will score. TTM. What just happened there? A chaotic sequence of plays in this one. A mistake off the kick return for Samoa, or off the kickoff, and a 6 again call. Thought it was going to be called knock on or forward, but TTM playing till the whistle, and he didn't hear it. And just as soon as Samoa score, the Kiwis strike back. What a game this is turning out to be. The neutrals getting their money's worth today, although I'm not sure there are any neutrals. I think everyone's picked a side here today, but Samoa 24, New Zealand 18. TTM. Great heads up play, great awareness. And I think it was Bunsey that forced that pass that got him a 6 again, but there you go. Back to a 6-point game. On the brink of 60 minutes, entering the final quarter of play. Who was going to walk away with the Chockies? Who was going to win their first ever international tournament? Silverware on the line. And just over 20 minutes to decide who was going to pick up the trophy and hoist it proudly for their nation, for their country. New Zealand versus Samoa. How good. Belter of a game so far. 4 tackle win kick formation, but Cambolo's in the deep pocket and it's an offside. Oh no. Just to make matters worse. And oh, Equip with it has shanked it. He's absolutely shanked it. He's nearly sent that all the way to Manu Rewa. Oh, and Equip, I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, mate, but oh, that's unexpected. That is one off the hook for New Zealand. On top of that, they get a 7 tackle set to work with. Oh geez, this game feels like it could be in for a big finish. This might go right down to the 80, to the siren. It has just been a bit of chaos in the second half. A draw pass from Bunsey to Moana. They'll play the ball. Almatangi out to McCartney. McCartney can't get past Mayava. The opposing captain's at it once again. 4 tackle. Cameron Hodgson straight through the middle. Offload away to Damo. Damo will pump the legs for a few post-contact meters just outside the red zone. 5th and last. Bunsey with a bomb towards the side. Komene there to take it, but it was very shallow. So Samoa will get the ball back. 62 minutes or 63 minutes played. Your Pacific Championships Cup final, 24-18, Samoa leading New Zealand. The Usos up against the Kiwis. And after a near perfect start in the first half, Samoa leading 18-0. This game has turned on its head. Only 6 points separating the two, and 1 try for New Zealand will change the dynamic. A try for Samoa could very well be the nail in the coffin. Nayana brought in Thompson, tries to wind it up, but he's read well. Pretzel has been targeting him and has made life a bit challenging for NBT on those kick returns. But TTM, could he get through? Offload away to John McCartney. Some risky offloads, man. I'm waiting for them to be called, but thankfully officials whistle in the pocket. Oh, I thought that was going to get picked off. This is turning into danger territory for both sides. They're chancing their arm. They're taking risks. They're trying to go all in this cup final. Oh, it's a tight up Maxwell. Gets welcomed with a big hit on that run. Almatangi now towards the corner. They'll go to Columbus. Columbus trying to wind up a return, but read well. Wrapped up by Rawiri Komene. And excuse me, just had to quickly check something there, but Samoa. Third tackle, just shy of the halfway. Eli Barnes, wrapped up, read well by Hodgson and Moana. Time ticking away. Tension and nerves on the faces of both fans, both sets of fans. Who's going to break first? They'll target that wing again. NBT going to let it bounce. Oh, that's a big mistake. Nayana brought in Thompson. He just left it too late. And that'll be huge for Samoa. They'll have a set inside the red zone. And if they can score off this set... Oh! No! Oh! No, it's actually the Kiwis ball. I thought NBT took it into touch. But no, referee ruling that the ball did make contact with the line first. So maybe NBT was just one step ahead. He was waiting for it to bounce so he could quickly give it back at the 20. But now the Kiwis, they'll be counting their blessings there. Oh, and they'll be counting their blessings even more. They might just turn religious. Penalty conceded, and the Kiwis, they are slowly marching their way back downfield. Back into this game. Samoa trying everything they can to just withhold and maintain the lead that they've built, but it could crumble away. We've still got 12 minutes left in this cup final. Could we head into overtime? Golden point territory. We'll have to wait and see. Bunsey Cannonbolo from dummy half. Gives it out to Bunsey, out to Aaron White. Wrapped up by Mayava. I don't think he's missed too many tackles, Mayava. That's a great effort from the Samoan captain. DTA with a ball out back into the deep pocket. Almatangi. They didn't need to shift it that deep, but here they are. Ooh, draw pass to Aaron White. Inside opposition 10. This could be danger signs for the Samoans. 5th and last coming up. They go to Bunsey. Bunsey with a bomb towards the wing. Who's going to be there? It's Lucas Thuis. Lucas Thuis steps TTM. And Cameron Hodgson there to save this game for the Kiwis. 18-24. It does not get any more tense than this. Oh, Monkey with a big fend off. Shy of the halfway, 3rd tackle. Who's going to win this cup final? Who's going to be the champions of the Pacific region? Will it be the Kiwis? Will it be Samoa? Only time can tell. And still plenty of it left. I'm nervous for both sets of fans, for both captains. It is all on the line here today. Nayana brought in Thompson. Nayana brought in Thompson. Steps 1. Can he split the defense? That's a good kick return from NBT though. First tackle and already Kiwis inside Samoan half. TTM wrapped up by Filippo Gould. It's another penalty conceded. This could be massive. This could be huge. Chance Barnes will have the duty to send it over the sideline. And oh man, we speak about tense moments. We speak about a close game, both sides wanting it all, both sides leaving it all on the field. Dare I say, this might be the best efforts they've ever put up in both their respective histories as NBT. Can't shake that edge defense. New Zealand, oh, draw pass out to DTA. They got to watch those passes, the Kiwis. At the 10-meter line, third tackle. DTA plays the ball. Aaron White. Straight at Filippo. Aaron White, ooh, turned on his back. Millimeters away from the line. The Kiwis are nearly there. Can they make it count? Oh, on the try line. Great stuff from Samoa. Desperation in defense. That is a pinnacle display of it. Fifth and last now, New Zealand. They'll go flat. They'll go to Almatangi, wrapped up in red well by Mayava. And the Samoan captain stands up in that moment. And Toa Samoa doing everything they can to hold the line. This is a tense game and we are in for a tight finish. Eli Barnes hits a step. Aaron White there to wrap him. Third tackle, Dane Blaine. Draw pass inside Pretlove. Fourth tackle at the halfway. 5 minutes left. Forward pass given away and Samoa have done it yet again. Just forcing mistakes that are allowing the Kiwis chance after chance. Mind the pun. But you have to say New Zealand need to make it count off this set. Time winding down. They've had such good looks. They've got into the line so many times. They just can't seem to find the leveler yet. Raika Manu on the right wing. Four minutes left. Moana. Samoa got to watch out. They can't concede another penalty. Or Samoa will end up in the bin. Picked off from Jai Collins. And this could be the game now for Samoa if they can just hold on to the footy. They'll probably be looking to play the lead and just keep holding on. Keep withstanding. Third tackle now, 3 minutes left in the cup final. Samoa looking to put the final nail in the coffin. New Zealand, they have been on the brink of life and death for so long in this game. They will have one more set, one more chance to try and get downfield. A kick return could be massive. Dane Blaine sends it downfield. It's going to be Nehana Broughton-Thompson to bring it back. And Nehana Broughton-Thompson shrugs off one. NBT still going. Taken by Eli Barnes and his teammate. Less than 2 minutes left here from Eden Park. 18-24, one score game separating the two nations. You could not have asked for a better game. You could not have asked for such a tense battle, a fight, a war. The home side, New Zealand, looking to get it done on home soil. Fourth tackle, just over a minute left. Oh, Cameron Hodgson can't expose the gap. This could be enough for Samoa, barring an absolute brain fart. This should be their game to win, their trophy. Lenny Phillips off the return, wrapped up from TTM, 30 seconds left. Samoa just need to hold on to the footy, and John Boy Mayava is going to be hosting the Pacific Championships Cup here in Auckland, here in Okilani. Final play, and the siren goes, and Samoa have done it. Toa Samoa have beaten the Kiwis. And they will be the Pacific champions of Season 9. What an effort, what a performance. Credit to both sides. This was the game that we wanted. This was the heavyweight battle that we were hoping to see. And oh geez, commiserations to the Kiwis. But Samoa hold in there and get the job done. Sunny visuals, full-time stats, Kawal, Manu, Maxwell, all over for Meat Pie for NZ, and Mayava, Barnes with it, and Collins all across for Samoa. 63% possession for the Usos, 24-28 completions, 21-27 for the Kiwis, 6 errors compared to 8 for NZ, 2 penalties apiece, tackles on par, 179 to 172 for NZ. Missed tackles, only 13 from Samoa today. Defense was on, and even with lesser line breaks, still 38 line breaks for NZ. And Samoa, I thought they honestly were going to bow it, to be honest. There was a lot of times where they just coughed it up inside their own half, particularly in the back end of that second. But they did enough work in that first half to just give themselves that cushion. Anyways, TTM leading the run meters for NZ, over 200 with 7 line breaks and a try to his name. Thomas Wallace, 23 tackles, 0 miss with 2 try assists. MBT, 163 run meters, 5 line breaks, had a stellar game. DTA, Bana, Bunce, Manu, Kawal, all over the century mark for the Kiwis. McCartney, 24 tackles made, only 2 missed. And John McCartney, he knew what was on the line today. I have to wait and see what the future holds for New Zealand and who will be their captain heading into the World Cup. But what a performance from them in the pool stages, and what a fight it was to come back down 18-0. But we'll scroll over now to Samoa. Tim James, 220 run meters, a try assist, and 3 line breaks equipped with it. Try assist to his name and a try as well. So a great game for the Samoan half. Eli Barnes, John Nanai, Johnny Columbus, Dane Blaine, Mayava, and Monkey all over the century mark. Philip Ogle just 1 shy, but 30 tackles made from Tim James, only missed 1. Jai Collins, 24, 1 miss, 19 and 0 miss for Big John Nanai. 152 run meters in a 66-minute stint. He was a standout for Samoa today. But a big raps to John Boy Mayava, my brother. A try to his name. Perfect night on the conversions. 15 tackles, only missing a couple. But he led by example. He clutched up in those defensive moments when they needed to be made. And congratulations to Toa Samoa. They have done it. They have won the first ever Pacific Championships against New Zealand. And now they have beaten the Kiwis twice in their record books. John Boy, congratulations, mate. I'll get that Vailima down to your sheds, and I might even join you and the lads. But to the Kiwis, commiserations, a great effort, a great campaign nonetheless. Another cup final loss for them though in back-to-back seasons, so who knows what the future holds for the Kiwis. Could we see Damien Moana taking the armband come World Cup time? But until then, it is Samoa's day to enjoy and celebrate here on Anzac Day. Thank you all for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed your SRL TV coverage of the internationals. Next week, the final 2 international games. It will be the Euro Cup final between Mediterranean taking on Wales, and it will be Australia taking on New Zealand in a Trans-Tasman match. And we can't wait to see it all. Until then, you guys enjoy your day, enjoy your long weekend, and we'll see you back here on SRL TV.